Hey y'all, greetings. What is up? I know it has been forever. I have been over on Morose underscore the brand on Instagram on Wednesdays doing the podcast. So if you want to tune in and check in to just some real talk, let's talk real talk. We still having it. But I do need to post something on here, and I'm going to be getting some of the older footage and videos that I have and turning them into short reels and so that I can post them on my Instagram from previous conversations we have had. But how have all of you guys been doing? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe throughout the last 2 years that we've been involved with this pandemic. I hope you guys are staying safe. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of different energies. It's a lot of different entities. It's a lot of awakening going on, and not that new awakening they're trying to change it. They always changing the narrative. I'm talking about those who have came into the spiritual awakening of everything we've been taught is not always what it is. Everything we've been taught, everything is not true, and everything is not real. And so us knowing who we are and accepting what is and what isn't and being okay with that. Being okay with your calling. A lot of us have been used in the church world called prophets, but we're empathic, psychics, whatever. A lot of us are opening up to that gift and we're expressing ourselves um, and being okay with who we are. And I just want to talk a little bit about that with all that's going on. You know, it's a lot of wicketry and evil and things being done to try to manipulate, master the skill of manipulation by way of what I call wicketry, wickedness mixed with witchery. And I do have the understanding that our gifts, when you're using them for the right reasons, for the proper reasons, they are not, wicked. Um, but there are people who have those gifts who do use it for wicketry. Um, what saddens me is in this hour when we come together and we meet real people who have a real gift, who operate in that gift, who absolutely come with a pure heart and mean you absolutely not one piece of harm. When we have dreams and we have visions and we have premonitions and we have things that can salvage, save, or stop something from happening or save your very existence, why have we stopped believing? We will believe in everything that doesn't make sense, that doesn't add up. Where 2 plus 2 is equal in 16 when it's always equal 4, but because they said today it means 16, you will believe that. Some of us believe that. When we've did it all our lives and know that no matter how we change this around, no matter how much we add or take to the answer is still those two numbers that make an equation that 2 plus 2 is going to equal 4. No matter how many toes you cut off, fingernails, whatever it is, you're going to count and it's still going to be that answer. So in other words, people will rather believe a lie than a truth that can lie right before their face, no matter how many times they try to make excuses, turn it around, justify it. But the person who has the right answer wants to give you the right answer and tell you have the right answer. You have to listen to your inner tuition that told you that this is the right answer, no matter what they're trying to trick you into. But they'll crucify the teacher, the messenger. Why do we do that? I mean, this befuddles me, and I don't understand. Um, I had recently talked to someone who was a seer, and I had asked them something um, due to a behavior that I wasn't fond of. And I'm like, what's up? Like, why does this person every so often keep doing this? What is it? And I wanted to know. And they told me what was happening, which I had spoken to the person that this was happening. I said, sometimes people can put things on you to keep you entangled and in bondage in a situation. And it was laughed off, but in my heart of hearts, I felt that. So when I spoke with the seer, and the seer was like, absolutely. I didn't say anything about anything. I just said, here, this is the person. This is what they keep doing to me. And everything other than what I'm talking about came up. And so when you present it to the person and say, hey, I had this reading, or I've talked to the seer, or even this prophet called me and said, why is the person, why am I the liar? Why is the person who has the gift a liar? Like, they don't know you. I think that sometimes it's so much rather for us to go with the crowd instead of being an individual, that we will stay on jobs, we will stay in relationships, we will stay in states and towns and places and do things we don't want to do because of the familiarity, because of being comfortable, and also because of fear, of failing, or fear of success, or fear of the fact that you're under some type of spell and you can't break free. These things out here are real. People do this stuff. And for the messenger to get shot down, it's just unfair. You know, it's sad that we have gifts and we're called crazy. We're called, unstable, whacked out, or whatever. But the unstable issue is people who stay in these places and things and thinking that they're going to keep doing this every day the same way with the same person, or at the same job, or in the same situation, and things are going to change. Last time I checked, that was the definition of insanity. But the messenger, she, the messenger, he, the messenger, they, the messenger, are now the wrong ones. I just want to say to every seer, every empath, every person out there, be unapologetically who you are. Your job as a healer, because most of the empaths are healers. It's a hand in hand thing. We have an obligation to the people we are assigned to in humanity to tell them, to warn them. They're going to call you names. They're going to make you doubt your gift if you let them. They're going to have you second guessing who you are if you let them. And they're going to have you like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't tell such and such because this person reacted this. No, our job is to be informants of the spirit realm and warn people to be safe, to warn people from people trying to war against them that they are laying with every night, sleeping with the enemy. But then the person that you are assigned to warn is treating you like you're the enemy. It's okay. You do what you're supposed to do. They will be back. They will be humbled, and they will apologize. Because one thing about it, we didn't ask for this. We don't want it. We don't even want to know some of the things we're shown. Don't nobody want to have those things on their heart, their mind, and their conscience, to have to tell somebody that you may know, might be a total stranger, or someone that you're even close to, or someone that you even have your own children, or someone you may even have love for. There's something that's going to probably shake them, break them, hurt them. You know what I mean? Who wants that assignment? So for all of you guys who want to live in denial, then just say, I'd rather live in denial. I don't want to know. I know he's cheating, but I don't want to know. I know she's a psycho, but I don't want to know. I know she's taking blood or other body functions and using them against me, but I'll take it. I don't want to know. So you're a walking zombie, and you want to live in darkness and not know what's happening to you. Regardless if you want to walk and believe that this stuff is real or not, does not stop it from being real. And it does not stop it from happening to you, okay? So you can call us gifted seers and healers all the names you want. It's not going to stop whatever from happening. But know that you were told that it was going to happen. And if it happens and it's not a good and expected end, that's not on us. It's on you. So be blessed in your gift and be okay and be unapologetically in it. And for the receivers of it, know that this is some of the hardest things that we have to do. We don't want to do this. We didn't ask for it. So know that it's done with the most purest heart and in from the most purest of places. So as I tell you guys, in this walk, be light and love, even when people aren't nice back, even when people try to belittle you and make you feel less than. Walk in light and love and know that you must always be the light in somebody else's darkness, because again, we never know when our night is going to be. Just wanted to have some real talk with you guys. I see you guys out there. Keep pushing seers and healers. We have a greater reward later.